Hello everyone, Ram McKay here, and welcome back for another Oblivion mod walkthrough. Today we are going to be doing The Vampire Hunter by Solitary Drums. This is a prequel, so it's like The Underdark Part 2. So the first part we did with Viconia, where we went on our hard, that was Part 1. The second part is where we went into the Underdark and defeated Lolth. That was Part 3. This is Part 2, meant to go in between the other ones. But we're doing it in the wrong order. As soon as you install the mod, this happens. You get this quest update, Circle Wolf. I've heard rumors of a male being held in Bruma Castle dungeon. According to my source, he's been arrested on false charges. I better get there and check him out. Okay, so I'm gonna continue this video at Broma. Alright, here we are yet again in Bruma Castle Dungeon.
How can I help you? What can I do
to break
for
out
you,
another
sir?
prisoner? I mean, get a prisoner? Visit a prisoner?
What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business. No touching the
And
locks.
he's in the exact same cell Viconia was in.
Please, get me out of here.
Yes?
Are you okay?
You there! Please! Get me out of here! I am innocent!
I can get you out.
Thank the nines!
How did you get here?
They think I am an assassin and arrested me. I told them otherwise, but they did not believe me.
Will you join me? Stoker looks over and makes you slightly nervous. You can tell he's been around and isn't exactly a priest. Or you can tell he's been around and isn't exactly a priest.
Yes, I certainly think we can help each other.
Sounds good. Anything I need to know?
It's a long story. We can discuss that once we get out of here.
Sounds good. Any equipment?
It's in a chest in the guard's office.
Okay, I bribed the guard.
You made it this far, so I assume you either bribed the guard, killed him, or snuck past them.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Indeed I will. Let's be off then.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
Hey, I bribed you, even though I didn't give you any cash.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
Use.
I haven't got all day.
And here's his storage stuff. Long sword of scars. Some scar armor.
Prisoners may
Okay.
not accept gifts.
And just like Viconia, you don't have to try to break him out. He just follows you out. Which makes sense if you bribe the guard.
You got well met.
We'll just say, well, that's what I did for Viconia too. I bribed the guard.
How?
Alright.
Yes?
As you can see, he's got the same interface that Viconia has, and I'm pretty sure that this is Solitary Drums' voice. He voiced a few, what was it? Which character was it? The mage in the hall. The mage in the Mages Guild office rooms. That was his voice as well, and it sounds similar to this one. So, inventory.
What's mine is yours.
Good, you won't mind me taking that. It's my get out of jail fee. My get out of jail fee. Some scar armor. Ooh.
Yes? Yes? I am at your
Follow me armed for combat.
all will
Pretty good looking armor. Or bad, depending on how you want to phrase things. Alright, so just like Viconia, he'll talk to you every night at midnight. So I imagine we will go back to, and just like Viconia, you can there's a romance option, which we're not going to be doing. Nope, no male romance option, not happening. We're just gonna be buds, bros, you know what I mean? So anyway, I will do the next several parts of his quest line, just like I did Viconia's, recording little snippets at midnight. So we'll pick up the video back at Shadowville Manor.
Have you a moment?
Sure, what is it?
You seemed interested in hearing more of my past. Are you ready?
Sure.
My father was an assassin. Does that bother you?
No. Should it?
Very good then.
Please continue.
Have you ever heard of the Crimson Scars?
Yes, but you're no vampire.
No, I am not. My father spared me and my mother from that. It could not have been easy for him.
What happened to him?
He was killed in a purge by the Dark Brotherhood. Perhaps I am not ready to talk about this. Forgive me.
I touched a nerve, sorry. Stoker looks at you intensely, sizing you up. Do you wish to be friends or pursue a relationship with him? Just friends. Stoker nods. You sense even though he is a loner, he's ready to have a friend and a comrade in arms. Alright. So I imagine the purge he's referring to is the purge that the several books talk about if you got the Deep Scorn Hollow expansion. That was the layer of a Crimson Scar, and there's Crimson Scar armor and stuff in there, and it talks about how the Crimson Scars, a group of vampires, tried to take over the Dark Brotherhood, but failed.
It seems our services are requested. The Chidenhall authorities want us to check a fort near the city.
What's going on?
The note says someone encountered previously unknown creatures inside Fort Sinia.
What about them?
They want us to get rid of them. It'll pay well enough, and it is easy work.
It couldn't hurt.
Indeed. Let's go earn some gold.
You've been watching Stoker for some minutes, and you gaze finally upon comes to rest on his hands. He wears fine, close-fitting gloves of black leather. Why don't you take your gloves off?
I do take them off.
To demonstrate, he pulls the left glove off. His hand is completely unremarkable. What about the other hand?
I do not wish to speak of it now. You are right. That glove I do not remove. Let's get supplies if we need them and head to Fort Sinia. This shouldn't take long.
See, how does he know it'll be easy pickings if it's unknown creatures? They could just, like, devour us. Oh well. Off to Fort Sinia, I guess. Mark where that is on the map. Since the quest marker is there, I'm guessing no. Oh, yes it does. Huh. Okay, so Fort Sinia is over here by the Underdark. Alright, we'll pick it up back there. Alright, here we are in Fort Scana. I saved you guys watching the trip and me clearing out the first 4 mobs, which are the standard ones for the fort. It's just pretty much a straight shot. Here's the door to the outside, straight down this hallway, and right around this corner, and you're looking for the Fort Scana Hall of Legends. There'll be a quest marker. There's always 2 quest markers. Not always. Well, I don't know yet. But there's one for, what's his face? I can't think of his name. Man, I'm not with it today. Stoker Wolf. There's one for him, so you can tell where he is, and then there's one for where you need to go, and that's what you need to follow. So, let's get on.
You look as though you want to ask me something.
Yes, right through Viconia's head. Tell me more about your father.
He was recruited into the Crimson Scars by none other than the most notorious vampires of times past, Graywin Blenwith.
Who was he?
Graywin joined the Dark Brotherhood with the intent of one day converting all of the Brotherhood to his kind. It was a most dangerous game that he played.
Why would he do such a thing?
Although vampires are accepted within the ranks of the Dark Brotherhood, he wanted to make being one a requirement.
What a strange man.
He carefully forged an alliance with several key members. One of them was my father.
What happened then?
Graywin spent the better part of a year turning opponents to his side, and using his allies to rid the Dark Brotherhood of others.
What does the name mean?
It comes from the vicious neck lacerations left by their assassins and their jagged blades.
So whatever happened to them?
Graywin's plan was for the execution of the upper hands of the Brotherhood, but a Dunmer named Solarian, who he had turned, hated his newfound powers.
So he blew the whistle?
Yes. He informed the Dark Brotherhood of Graywin's plan, and so happened the second purification in the history of the Dark Brotherhood.
You mean...
The entire sanctuary was murdered. All of them, including my father.
So Graywin died too?
No, not yet. But that is a tale for some other time.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe I should have just brought him alone, but, I don't know. I've tried to do this 3 times, to record it 3 times, and every time I get her head, or somebody's head in the shot in front of his. So, that, and I've learned he likes to like, turn invisible, and after some of these fights, he goes into his little speech thing, so, you know, there's gonna be parts where you can't even see him, even if I'm looking directly at him. Alright, quest update. Stoker has told me of his father, a former Crimson Scar. He came to a horrible end at the hands of the Dark Brotherhood.
Damn it.
Can't wait to go, guys. Oh, boy. Ooh, Shadow Vanish wine. Oh. Huh. I guess that's what happens if you find the wine before you talk to Narusa. Great shot.
Show me what you've got.
Him and some of the stitches. It's freaking awesome.
I have never seen creatures like that, and they were a lot tougher than anything I've come across before.
Me and Viconia have seen them. I mean, indeed, they were tough.
The idiots inside had no idea what was going on in here. I feel less guilty about them.
You're good to have around. Soaker goes silent and seems uncomfortable. Did I say something wrong?
I am unused to compliments. I had a very rough upbringing. I don't want to go into it now.
Okay, sorry.
All of that is irrelevant. Let's rest for a day.
Why should we wait?
We need to go to Chidenhall, meet the agent, and get our earnings, but he is not expecting us until tomorrow.
Whoa, vampire.
You are a great warrior despite having yet much to learn. I have known many. That was odd. Where did that vampire come from? Well, never mind.
Thanks, I think.
You are far from the pinnacle of your prowess, but you have much potential.
Like I said before.
My words are meant as a compliment to you. You have an inborn gift for battle that is unlike anything I have seen in my journeys.
Quest update. After disposing of the weird creatures, a vampire attacked us. I don't remember there being vampires down here. Loot, loot, loot. Oh, these things don't have any loot. I don't even know why I bothered looking. Alright. Well, I'm guessing we have to wait till midnight to get the next part of his quest line, so I'll pick it up there. What the heck happened if I can... Alright. I'll try to find out where Viconia went, and I'll pick it up next time he decides to get talked to.